Okay, YouTubers, anti-nuke activists, just a quick video while I found this and have this up on the screen. As I've mentioned before in the FOIA documents, we're only allowed to see the really low readings. The high-level readings are either redacted or they went to a password-protected database that the NEI, National Energy Institute, and the federal family had access to, and only those guys had access to that data, those rooftop grabs from United States nuclear power plants that detected radiation from Fukushima. I've been clear in my book that what they do is it's obvious, because you'll read a couple sentences and it'll lead up to where obviously they're talking about measurements, they're talking about levels of radiation, and then it gets redacted. Okay, and these are the areas where they had really high readings, but we don't get to see them. Again, that's not what you redact for in here. For proprietary secrets, for military positions of ships, I get that. But when it's high-level measurements, excuse me, the only reason they redact them is as though you and I cannot know the seriousness of this event. And let me read you this particular statement here, and then you can see the redaction. It's perfect, makes my point perfectly. Operator, producing Mr. Bader. Mr. Campbell, this is Kurt Campbell and Jeff Bader. I wonder if someone could go, before we go into the conclusions, just quickly go over what the analysis that was reached between the various groups after they went through the data that was picked up from the helicopter, please. And look at that. There, well, I didn't mean to upsize it there, folks, but there you go. There it is. I mean, that is the helicopter data right there. And that they've been flying over, taking measurements, AMS, NOAA, some kind of agency. Perfect example. And this isn't just a one-case example. Many times in here, the thrust of the conversation leads up to a discussion of what is obviously, ultimately, inescapably measurement, samples, and levels of radiation, and then it is redacted and we're not allowed to see it. Now, I will quickly mention before I go, in a court case, if this thing could ever get to court, that redaction can be seen by the attorneys in certain circumstances, especially if it's not proprietary secrets to your device or machine or equipment, and if it's not like military secret ship positions, weaponry, that sort of thing, which obvious as you can see, and I'll include these two screen captures in this video so you can see how it reads up to, they're talking about these helicopter readings as they fly through there and they're taking measurements. And I tell you what, by the looks of it, yeah, it was pretty serious, right? Okay, Patrick Penry, over and out.
We need to get subscribed and get this unity stronger and beat YouTube at their own game. Okay, that's what this is about. Like I say, go to the remix button, hit the remix button. That way you'll have this video and keep up with this. Otherwise, you know, YouTube's just going to control us, guys, and it's really bad.
When I watch this shit, it just burns a new asshole in me. What these bastards are doing. Just nobody seems to care. I mean, you people disgust me. You know, how can we let this friggin' happen? I want to know who built that? Who built that? What politicians were involved in getting the money to build that?